am so out of breath. Jesus. Okay, so I wanted to do this video series. Well, I wanted to do something. I couldn't figure out exactly what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted it to be this. I wanted to sit down, like cross-legged on the floor, and, just be super candid and open. I didn't want anything I have to edit, or I just don't have time for that. I didn't want to do all of that stuff. So this is what I wanted it to be. I wanted to sit on the floor and do this. But this journey is going to document my pregnancy. I am so excited to be having a baby. We are so excited to be having a baby. And I just kept trying to think, like, what does this look like for me? I am such a creative person. I love to just be creative and come up with different ideas and all of those things, as you all know, because I've been, doing this for quite a while. I just realized I never put my ring back on when I got out of the shower. Well, it's in there. But yeah, I just want to do something creative to like document this process. And I'm like, is it a YouTube video? Is it on Instagram? Like, is it on classycurlies.com? Like, what is it? Where does this live? Or is it a video? Is it a podcast? What is it? And I determined it's going to be a video series. I don't know how long this thing is going to be. It's not like really planned. It's just like, let me just talk to the camera and have some kind of creative outlet for this, because I want to document it. And, having a child is something I've always wanted. And I got blessed enough to have a son who's 11, my stepson, which I don't really call him my stepson. I just call him my son. But it's very different when you get a kid at the time who was like 8, or, living with you at the time. And, he's 11, almost 12 now. So it's very different. But I've always wanted to be a mom and have a like biological child and, have that whole process. And so I don't know what I'm going to talk about on this. I really don't. I just want to document it. I think I'm going to talk about just like how I'm feeling, like how things are going, more of like updates, just to share, because I can definitely be an open book with a lot of things, and some things I like to keep to myself. But there's definitely, I wanted to share this. I just think it's such a like magical experience to have. So as of yesterday, it is, what day is it? It's almost the end of June. I don't have my Fitbit on. I don't have my ring on. I don't have anything on. I don't know what time it is. I don't know anything, or what day it is. So it is almost the end of June, and I am 11 weeks. And I found out I was pregnant like the end of May, basically. And I don't know. I just felt really like weird, and like we were trying to have a baby, so I just felt really weird. And I hit up one of my friends, and I was like, hey, I think this thing is going down. And she's like, should I start buying baby clothes right now? And I'm like, no, just wait. So I took a test, and it said pregnant. I got clear blue, y'all. I was not playing. I wanted like the real words. I didn't want no faint lines. No, I didn't need that. I wanted the real deal. So I bought that, and say yes. And so I was like, well, if this says yes, I'm going to, tomorrow I'm going to go out and buy a cute little like onesie, and, I'm going to surprise Brandon with this. Well, I couldn't wait. So I took the test and had like a little dance party in the bathroom. I was really excited. And then, then I literally like went into mode, like, okay, how do we do this? Because we need to tell right now. Like, I could not contain myself. And I think I kept it to myself for maybe like 20 minutes. And it was the longest 20 minutes of my entire life. So anyway, I ended up telling him, and we were like really excited and all of those things. And then the next morning I was like, okay, let me just take the other one in there just in case, and make sure this is legit. So I took the other one, and it said the same thing. So that's really nice. So yeah, it's 11 weeks. Nobody knows yet at this point. You are watching this late. Nobody knows at this point. They will know very soon. But yeah, it's been such a hard secret to keep, and we kept it between us just for a while, and that's very hard. But it's also a very special moment that I wanted only us to have, and it's something that reminded me very similar to when we got engaged. So we got engaged, and it was like 11:30, midnight, or something like that. And we were like, okay, we're not gonna tell anybody. We're not gonna post anything right now. We're gonna wait until tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the day, but let's just like absorb this time by ourselves and like have this one like moment to ourselves. And it felt really nice. So we did that for a while, and then we told his mom, told my parents, and they're really, really excited. Everybody's like super excited. My mom has been waiting. When Junior started living with us, that kind of gave her I think it tamed her just a tiny bit, because she, was always asking, like, when are you all having a baby? When are you getting married? And then we got married, and it's like, when you get married? It's always something. So I think, having him around has really helped her. Like, she's always wanted grandkids, and she loves babies and all of that. So she, like, spoils him, and, both of my parents do, but it was, the thing that she's always wanted. By the way, my hair is in this towel because as I just got out of the shower, I washed my hair, and I wanted it to dry a little bit before I did anything to it, which I think I'm just going to do like 2 flat twists to the back and something real simple because, I just be tired. So anyway, yes, they're very, very excited. And yeah, I have doctor's appointments lined up, and I went to my first one, and we got to see, the first ultrasound, which is really exciting, and, meeting my doctor and kind of filling her out, and I'm really just trying to, I don't know, I guess I am processing things, but I think that more of anything, I am, like, really, really giving myself some love, like giving myself, my mental space, my physical space, lots of love and attention and care. I just really want this to go well. I want to have a great experience. And, at week 11, I feel like I've gotten really, like, not the short end of the stick, the longer part of the stick, because I haven't really had morning sickness as much as others. Some people, they drink water and they throw up and so many other things. And I have, there's been some days where I haven't felt good and, needed to obviously, like, lay down and, all of that. But outside of that, it hasn't been bad. The worst in all of this is just being tired. I am a busy person, and I love to go, go, go. And so this time has really slowed me down. Like, there are times where I get really overwhelmed, and certain parts of the year where it just gets busy, and I, have to make myself sit down, and I'll do that I'll do that. But this is like, okay, this is not, like, non-negotiable, for sure. So I've been doing a lot of things in a slower pace, and I actually feel okay about that. I don't know how I will feel, in the coming months, but right now I feel really good about that. There are, just so many commitments and things that I have going on that, it's just, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. And I do get to them. It may not be as fast as I normally do, but it's still in a timely manner. Even, my customers for Make It Classy, I've just been saying, like, hey, first off, people think that Make It Classy has a team of, like, 20,000 people, and we are, like, pumping out products. I am that team. There is not a team of huge, a large amount of people. It's me, and I have a little small crew that I'm developing, but I'm the person making all the products and hand mixing and all of those things. So when you get a product, it's for me. I put everything in a jar. I put the label on. I've done all of that. So even just the orders that I've gotten in, and I'm always so thankful and, just blessed to have support for the brand because it's doing really well. I'm that person who's doing all of that. So, sometimes it takes me like an extra time to make hair conditioner, stuff like that. So, and with that, I'm just trying to be really smart and build my team even better than what it is right now. I'm hiring right now. If anybody wants to join my team, if you go to the makeitclassydiy.com site, there is a jobs tab, and you can see the open positions there. But yeah, I'm just trying to put the right people in the right places, because this is a very important time for me. And if there was any point in time for me to truly slow down, this is it. And I don't feel bad about it at all. So yeah, so I'm just trying to, like, move around my life and all of those things. But yeah, outside of that, I feel pretty good. I'm trying to think, is there like anything else random that I wanted to share? I don't think so. So anyway, every like couple of weeks, I'm going to come to you and have this chat. Maybe next time my hair will be done. Maybe not. Maybe I'll be doing the same thing. But going to have this chat and just share news and things that I'm working on, things that I'm doing, preparing myself and being on this journey, and, with my family, with my business. There's so many things that go into a lot of things, and I just want to share that. And I feel like this is the perfect time to share it. Like, you get to watch me grow, like, physically. I get to tell you all these, like, cool things that are happening and that, I'm experiencing and going through and sharing. The goal is really to share, to help other people feel confident in their journeys and to feel good. I've been starting to go back to meditations. I used to meditate all the time, and then it just, this year, I feel like this whole year has been like not good for me meditating. But I've been getting back to that, and it's really helped with like just anxiety in this whole process, because as much as I am like so excited, it also makes me really worried, like, what if something goes wrong? And so I know I don't need that energy. I know I need, positivity in my life, and I have so many supportive people around. And so I started doing that. Even the one I did earlier today it was perfect. And I literally just had the biggest smile on my face, because it makes me realize, like, God is so amazing. Like, there was just this moment in the podcast, it is a podcast. It's called Meditation Mini, so it's meditation podcast. It's a guided meditation. But she said something that that really just like triggered me in a good way. Like, I was like, this was for me. I was supposed to listen to this today. And it just made me feel good. And so I'm going to keep doing that. And, finding all the ways I can to feel positive and to be good and to be confident and all of those things as I figure out what type of like birth experience I want and all of those things. There's just so much to do. So many exciting things. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will be back at some point. My hope is to do this maybe like every week, maybe two, something like that. As I get more updates and like things to talk about. But thanks for sharing, I thank me for sharing. Thank you for, for just tuning in and watching. But I wanted this to be super like, just raw and unedited, like, we're not editing out we're not editing out like tripped over words. I'm sure at some point somebody's going to walk through my door and ask me a question or something random about the house while I'm doing this. And that's okay, because that's life. So I just wanted to be that type of experience. So anyway, bye y'all. See you later.